Nope. Uh-oh. Whoop, you didn't hear that.
Nope.
That was the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the pizza talking. It's totally not the
I
insanity.
realized it hadn't been mentioned in a couple of hours, and it wanted to get a word in edgewise.
But yeah.
Whoop.
That's pretty much the general feeling right now. It's like, yeah.
Yep, indeed.
Yep, indeed. Don't want to talk about it right now.
Don't wanna talk about it,
Women's.
Hello?
Exactly. The
I
thought
feel
process.
like B-double-O does that sometimes too with inanimate objects. You know, he'll walk up to his enchanting table and he'll be like, "Oh, hello, book." He is I'm not sure, it's like some combination of like his voice and his style of speaking that's funny, as well as just what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Are you serious? That's the way he says things, yeah.
People are asking for what's the YouTube channel names of people's, or more or less, Brian's.
Brian?
Brian is Lorgon111, Lorgon111.
I did, just as a quick reference, in the video description of episode 94, was the last video, or Far Lands or Bust, I put up all the links to everybody who was anticipated to be on this, the live stream, except for Good, because he was a last-minute ad. He's Good Boulderfist, but...
You can find him from B-double-O or
yeah, exactly.
one of the channels. And, but yeah, go to Kurt's channel and you can find all the links.
Yeah, but...
Which is youtube.com/kurtjmac.
There we go. What? Oh, sorry. I'm starting to see things.
God.
I saw just a floating single column of leaves that weren't attached to a tree until I realized that part just hadn't loaded in yet, so then the tree loaded in behind it, so I'm like, never mind.
Oh, at least you're not completely... Oh, yeah, see, I just saw that on the stream. See, there are slight advantages. We get to hear your commentary and then know what you're talking about afterwards. I don't know, maybe there's something about that. It's just like hearing what you have to say about something and then being curious about it. Maybe it's a new style of commentary.
There we go. It's pre-commentary.
Delayed commentary.
Yeah.
Or delayed video. It's like, what was he talking about? Oh, there it is. Oh, God.
I see the chat. What's going on in the chat? Indeed.
There's 73 off. Or no, they're 173 off, I think. Some people are saying call it. It's like, no, there's 20 more minutes before calling time. I think.
And it'll be interesting now. We're kind of in another race in terms of seeing if the diamond pick is going to last, if you ever need to dig out any other hidey holes or anything else. Because it's still on its last legs.
I don't know, maybe I should just
diamond pickaxe should never die. You should just craft another... You should craft an iron pickaxe just to use during, for the meantime. Well,
He already has one in his inventory.
Yeah, I do, actually. I should just...
Oh, you do? You should probably,
I guess what I should do is I should, when I reach the final point and press F3, I could just put this in a chest and just leave it there.
That's true.
The diamond pick. That is, if it makes it that long. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. But for those who are fans of mine, just keep in mind I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow as well. It's not quite for a specific charity or anything. It's more for a friend of mine. But for those who are interested,
are you guys going to be doing building or playing a map, or what are you guys going to be doing?
We're going to be a little bit of what we want to do, maps and stuff. We're going to be scouring the Minecraft forum. So more than likely, the hour before the stream, I'll find a map, and then we'll take viewer suggestions. Which of course I'm going to have to slow the chat down to 10 minutes. But Yeah, there'll be a little bit of that, probably some multiplayer server stuff, and stuff like that. But it's like I said, it's not for a charity. It's for a friend of mine, just who I did co-op with. And needless to say, without going into much detail, he is in a terrible life situation. So, why not help him out? That's the way I'm looking at it.
Cool.
And I just heard you get hurt.
Yeah, I was too enthusiastic jumping off of the elevated hidey hole. But
that's something else that I do, more than occasionally, more than I would like to admit, is I will be trying to get down off of somewhere, and rather than just fall like 3 blocks and not take fall damage, I'll jump off and end up like falling 4 blocks and take fall damage. I take so much fall damage in Minecraft, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. I think there's 173 left. I don't think it's just 73, maybe it is. But I don't know, because 11,500 wouldn't round properly into 8,200. Oh, maybe it would. I don't really know. Maybe I'm going insane. Stage 3.
Stage 3. Welcome.
What I'm going to refer to for the rest of my life, I'm going to refer to like insanity as stage 3. Stage 1 is happy. Stage 2 is meh. Stage 3 is get me out of here. Yeah. Somebody call an ambulance. I'm about to collapse on my keyboard.
It looks like you are headed the wrong way again. I'm not sure if you were trying to get around something or
balls. Yep.
It's just more stage 3.
I will correct that in about 20 to 30 seconds for everybody.
And of course, if people are watching it on the stream, like the 1,700 other people, then they would have already seen it by the time that commentary has happened.
No, I don't know. Is the commentary out of sync on the stream too, or it's probably just with you guys? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's because we're I'm guessing what Brian's doing, like I'm doing, is we're watching the stream on mute, so exactly, we don't hear echoes and stuff. But we're able to comment on what you're doing, but nonetheless, people are going to get time to complain about it. Wrong way. It seems like you have quite a few. You hit it. Yeah, you hit it. It was 11. It was 11. Someone donated 100. It was 100. So. All right. Yeah.
All right. So now it's official that it basically will end at the 12:20 your time and 10:20 my time.
Hooray!
So we need to give stage 3 a name. It's like total utter insanity, loss of all. Yeah, just insanity not included. Which is the name of a show on Machinima, but it is still fitting. Sanity is not included in this live stream anymore.
That's a good title.
Now let me head over to the actual thing here. Chip in.
If you want, I could invite one of my friends in here to see if we. I mean, he personally has only found out about your videos recently. I don't think you'd know him either, but he's a friend of mine. And if you want, he said he's cool to come in if you want. But it's totally up to you.
Yeah. Let me read off the numbers here. We are at 528 contributions, $11,537.56, and 140%. All for Child's Play charity. That's amazing. And
37% came in today.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And to be honest, this is as good a time as any for me to take a quick break to get ready for the next 2 hours that we're going on here for. So give me a few seconds here. Of course, if they're still alive, Brian and Ant Venom are welcome to conversate without me, but I will be right back.
All right. I see a question for me. I did scrolling by in the chat that someone's asking if I'm going to get a new good video uploaded tonight. And yeah, I do plan to basically at the end of the live stream go back and upload another video tonight. And so obviously it'll probably be late in the morning, depending upon where you are, that it'll go up. But yes, I'm continuing to upload because I still have like 10 more episodes in the hopper on that series that I still need to upload and try to get. I'm trying to see if I can finish the map before Minecraft comes out next week.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well here now with we haven't gone through the last series of donations. Do you think if we had kept it going, the audience would have pushed Kurt all the way into the 10-hour extension?
That's a good question. I honestly, I'm surprised, almost flabbergasted that it got this far, because I was originally thinking just the way that it was creeping up. It would be great if he got the extra 10% and we got one more hour of it or something.
It's just like,
And now, it's just been
like,
crazy.
4 hours.
So that's amazing and great and inspiring in terms of what people do, and they really enjoy things, and making it all work for charity is great. At the same time, I got to imagine also that as the United States starts going past people's bedtimes, there won't be as many people watching, kind of regardless. Although it's still at 1,700 people watching, it looks like right now.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
It might be my Twitter audience. I don't know, but I don't know. Like, I wish we could do polls on Twitch. That would be a good feature, because then, like, even if moderators could set up polls, I'd be like, how many people came in, or like, how did you find this stream or something?
Right.
Because, like I said, I got a stream to do tomorrow, which luckily I am capping at 6 hours. Anywhere between 3 and 6 hours. There's no, like, you donate this much and I'll go for another 50 years. No. Not doing that, but it'll be anywhere from 3 to 6 hours, starting at 1 p.m.
And that's 1 p.m. Eastern time?
Yeah. So hopefully it won't go further than, like, 9 o'clock. Or, wait, if I'm going until the very latest 7 o'clock, that would be like 2
That's reasonable.
It would be 2 a.m. UK time, which, you can't please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I'm going to have a very hard time making the videos I need to make tonight. Daily content. Yay. Not that I don't enjoy doing it. I really do. It's just still, my eyes are just going to hate me the whole time.
Yeah. And, I have kind of, a love-hate relationship at this point with the Good Challenge map that I've been playing, in terms of, on the one hand, I would like it to be done just because it's been taking me more time than I thought it was going to be, but on the other hand, it's been really fun, and I've gotten a lot of videos out of it, and so I've been able to put up a lot of content, and basically have, been averaging probably like 1.5 videos a day for the past 2 weeks. And so that's been cool. Oh, neat. And someone is apparently updating the Creeper General Diary that people always post on Kurt's YouTube pages for what the creepers are plotting against him.
You know what would be a good prank?
What's that?
If Kurt secretly, like, had some sort of timed creeper noise explosion thing while the screen was up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you hear that, and then the wolf dying sound at the same time. Like, he pranked us into that, and it's just, and you see the chat just flip out from it. That would, like, and actually I could have done that without even, I could have prepped something like that without even letting them know, and they would have just been like, what? It would have been the ultimate. And, like, if this live stream, let's just say, for example, happened on, like, March 31st, it was going into April Fool's, it would be so appropriate. It's like, you forced me to do this. How many moderators are in here, I wonder? There's a lot of mods in this chat. There's a grand total of...
Are just, like, general, like, Twitch TV mods? Or...
No, just mods that Kurt has assigned. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mods, including me and Kurt. So there's 4.
Hi.
Yeah, so there's 4 people in the mod seats who are not in the chat.
Minecraft.
Talking about Minecraft. Talking about Minecraft.
Talking about
Minecraft. It sucks because of Skype lag. We don't know how synced we are in comparison to the...
I was trying to do it at the right times, and then I was hearing a delay, but then I don't know if it's a Skype delay versus the real delay.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, creepers come my way.
This is how insane we're getting.
It is a good song.
It is a good song.
Outro.
I just suck at singing it. I personally suck at singing that song. I love the song.
My tools keep on breaking away. I've got Minecraft. Log in every day. We should have had Lyra sing. That's true. Someone just said that in the chat.
That would have been good.
Yeah, she had a lovely voice.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone asked what Kurt Steve's skin is, and it's the Doctor Who 11th Doctor. I always forget which one it is.
It's like the most unique skin ever. Well, the most unique head of a skin ever. I've never seen a skin with 3D glasses.
One of my viewers made me a skin, and I actually am planning to use it when I finally ever do some kind of multiplayer stuff. And so I have one ready, but I still have never used a skin. And basically, multiplayer, I feel like, is kind of the main place that it becomes more important to have one so that you can see who you're talking to. Or if you're playing in like a challenge map or something, like see who it is you're shooting across the way.
Right.
Stage 4 equals karaoke. Yes, that's right.
Stage 4 equals karaoke while it's on break.
10th Doctor, apparently, people are saying. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 10th. Talking about Minecraft. Where is this going? A cricket just hopped in my room, and my peripheral vision just wondered if it was a jumping spider. Someone just said that in the chat. Thought it was interesting. Entering stage. Okay, wait. Someone said, "Okay, I'm entering stage 4 when I get super sentimental and start thinking about really deep philosophy." If you want to start thinking about really deep philosophy, look up "Why So Serious CNNers" on YouTube. That video will blow your mind. The commentary that's in that video.
And I see in the chat, A Grey Phantom, who's always asking me to get a skin, is thrilled that I just mentioned that I actually have one kind of on deck. And yeah, one of these days I will eventually do it, but I think I might wait until the full release of Minecraft in a week, and that might be a good time to go ahead and add it finally. Yeah. Someone asked if I wear glasses. In real life, I wear contact lenses most of the time. And so I actually put a fresh pair of contact lenses in yesterday, because I have the kind that you can wear for a couple of weeks.
Jeez. Oh, Kurt. I think Kurt's back. Maybe not. Someone says, yeah, if you still see 137%, then refresh. Go to farlanderbus.com in a new tab. Don't refresh the page. 141. People are still going at it. People just want, they want to see it hit 150 just so they can just be like, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. I got a Skype contact from someone I don't know.
I see.
And because his name isn't a Skype name, I immediately Google his name. See if it's anyone I know. I do not.
Someone says, "Tell us how much you love pumpkins, Brian." And so imagine that I'm holding my arms out wide, because I'm holding my arms out wide, and I'm saying this much. That's how much I love pumpkins. Hooray!
Can we officially confirm that Brian has reached stage 3?
I think he reached stage 4.
This much. Hooray! Yes.
You hit 141, by the way.
Yes, I saw that. That's amazing. Indeed.
There will be no 150 mark, though, unless you somehow put some very thought-provoking ways to convince us in the chat, which is not going to be possible.
Yeah, there has to be limits, both to our sanity and
for my audience watching my live stream tomorrow.
Exactly, that too. Got other things going on around here, but yeah. I'm back, indeed. We are at 140%. We're still
You're gonna crack 2 eggs.
hovering around 1,600 viewers. Thank you to everybody for showing up and all the contributions, and most importantly, thank you to Ant Venom and Brian Lorgon111 for sticking around for the entirety of the thing here so far. That's amazing.
Now people are pushing for 150% equals to stop immediately and just press F3 at that very moment. That's so crazy.
That's kind of clever, actually.
That's very clever, actually. Extremely clever.
With 150%, you should make another live stream another day. Like live stream another hour on some other day, many months from now, when you're ready to look at Minecraft again.
Yeah, about that, there might be a little bit of a lull of content on my YouTube channel, simply because I don't have any stuff pre-recorded and prepared, and I might need to take a little bit of a break here, but just as an FYI.
You know what you should do? I have an idea.
Whoop.
Live recording of an episode for the last half hour.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, it lags it up too much if you try to record with Fraps on top of it all, or?
Yeah. I could try, but it's...
I figured it'd be a good sort of like workaround. Like, I am currently live streaming at twitch.tv and this is going to be somewhat live. I don't know. Just random idea.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of... I tried that in one of my earlier tests, was recording with Fraps and streaming at the same time, and I know the stream is choppy for mostly everybody watching, but the game itself is rather smooth, less the occasional... lag spikes I get because I have to restart the game because it's out of memory, but when I start Fraps, that might add another dimension, and that's one of the things I know I talked to you, Ant Venom, previously about. My computer isn't quite the newest thing on the block. I am running Windows XP. It's a Core 2 Duo, so even for live streaming, it's not the best processing situation for that, just on my own end. But so yeah, that's something within the next year I'm gonna have to do something about, to build a new computer, just so I can keep delivering the quality content that my subscribers enjoy, or something.
And demand.
Yes, and demand. With their constant contributions.
Here's a scary thought for you. For the amount of time this live stream has been going on, if you did as many live streams like this as you did episodes of Farlands or Bust, you might have reached the Farlands.
Oh, yes. There we go.
10 hours, 94 episodes. Never know.
I would have really not had to have a job for that. Yeah. Stage 3.
I blame everything on Stage 3.
How much RAM does my computer have? I have 4 gigs of RAM, but because
it says how much RAM, Kurt. So I think they're asking how much RAM you have, Kurt.
Well, at the beginning of the stream, it's become quite degraded since then. No, my computer has 4 gigs, but because I am on a 32-bit Windows XP, it only recognizes 3.5 because I have a 500 video card. Which even nowadays is a little bit subpar.
It's an endless ocean.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's just what I always wanted.
Hey, it would be a break from the norm. It might be welcome.
Glimpses
you can't put a bed on a boat
all over again.
Yeah.
Although I can't remember when you first were trying out 1.8 and just kind of experimenting with the big ocean. Was that when you found, like, at the bottom of the ocean that there was, like, the hole that went down to a lava or a mine shaft or something?
Yeah, I saw light from the bottom, and I'm like, okay, I'm diving down there because I'm sick of sailing. And yeah, there was a whole other cavern underneath there and lava. It wasn't a mine shaft or anything. It was just lava. But yeah, that was certainly new.
That is one thing, that is like part of the non-structure terrain generation in 1.8 that I do like. The fact that there's just kind of like the random holes under the ocean, and the ocean is deeper. So that's another piece of the 1.8 generation that I don't mind keeping. When Ant Venom was talking about his mod that would have structures, but the 1.7 generation, I like the 1.8 oceans too.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, unless
I agree.
Take up your entire boundary of your 1.7 world, but
Someone said the bounding boxes no longer match up exactly with the cubes. And so does that mean if you're highlighting, like if your cursor is directly on a block, it's not exactly... I don't know if someone just said that or if it's actually true. But
Yeah, well, it depends on what angle I'm at, and it is a little bit jittery.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you've ever seen... Well, I know you've seen my videos from the far lens. You know what happens when, like, if you, for example, crouch and then sort of slide near a block and you have your mouse cursor on it, if the bars around it are not... Like, if they start disaligning, even, like, for a few pixels, they start disaligning, then... Yeah, because I'm seeing a little... Wow. I've never seen that with a vanilla map. You are getting it.
Mm-hmm.
You're barely getting it, but you're getting the far lens effect. The far lens is reaching out to you. You're almost there.
It's sucking me in.
Seriously, I've never seen that in a vanilla map, ever. Like, you are most definitely getting that effect. Even a little bit. I can barely see those black lines.
Yeah, it's probably
deviating.
difficult on the live stream, but yeah, it's on this. I'm looking at a tree trunk here. It's slightly off center there.
someone on the live stream chat said, may contain insanity.
Or may not contain sanity. Yeah, wow, that is print screen. That is a very clear distance off.
Neat.
That's what 94 episodes of effort gets you. Puts you that far off. See, that is so clear how far off you are.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, people. Yeah. Now extrapolate in order to figure out the perfect guess. I guess the guesses were already up.
Yeah, the guesses are
way
coordinate.
You know what I would do? If I were you, I was going to say this earlier, but I forgot to say it. Now I'm going to say it. Do you, like, not even have the F3 key on your keyboard just for fear of hitting it?
It's there, but I...
Yeah, I specifically didn't ask about that because I didn't want to make you nervous.
I keep away from it.
I have this feeling, you know? It's like, what if you accidentally hit it in an episode, but you're like, oh, hit it again, don't want to read that, don't want to read that. Did that say 20,000 or 200,000? I don't know.
Who knows? No, that has yet to happen. But yeah, I like tape it off or something like that. Like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
exactly. Tape it on your screen so you can't see those first few numbers. That would be very annoying to play with.
Yeah.
Woof.
Woof indeed.
Oh, I love this music.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like it's going to lock at 141% more than likely. I mean, for sanity purposes, it has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just does.
That's still pretty fantabulous.
It's very fantabulous, yeah.
I'd say the extra 4 hours have been generous. That's so far off. Even you're a little fascinated with that, I can tell. Looking at how far they off.
Yeah. Oh, Wolfie, careful.
Maybe I'll use... hang on, I'm actually going to log in, go to a map, and try various points to see. Oh, actually, wait, in 1.9, there is no problem with it.
That's another thing that I've been impressed by, just like all the people who do some 1.9 pre-release stuff, but then also do stuff with 1.8 or 1.7, just like having to do kind of like the managing of juggling, you know, which jar file you're using and what version of Minecraft you're using. I'm just too lazy to do it, and so I'm always just using whatever the current update is that automatically gets downloaded.
Yeah, I have to deal with that one day in and day out. I've even loaded up a 1.9 map in 1.8 by mistake before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've heard some bad things happen with that.
Yeah.
Let's just say it lagged for about 10 seconds and then loaded everything up, and all of a sudden there was no nether dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I was in the nether, and it was a brand new nether that I had barely done anything with, so I just went to my main world in one point. Because this was in my peaceful map, actually, because I have renamed my nether files because I wanted to explore the new nether, and luckily I have a nether dungeon right near where my portal would land in my peaceful map, so, oh god, my eyes are just, wow right now. Seriously, they have that, like, why are you still here? No,
they're like, wait a minute, how does focus work again?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was talking about nether dungeons. So, I renamed my nether file so I could spawn a new nether. So luckily it was in this brand new nether that I screwed up and not my whole peaceful map, and I lost my entire all the new stuff I had built in 1.9.
And so yeah, the nether I guess is like saved off in that other kind of region file, and so is the end. Like, is that like another separate region thing or whatever? And you could, in theory, like rename or move that file and get a new end.
You wouldn't get a new one because it's all based on the seed that you use.
Okay.
But if you, like, for example, if you had a 1.7 generated one, then yes, you could do
Gotcha.
that in 1.8 or 1.9.
Yeah.
That was something I was going to ask earlier on when we were talking about this, but I can't remember why I didn't ask it. But because there's 3 strongholds technically supposed to be to each of
In
the
1.8. Although in my world it turns out that there's only 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it different in 1.9? But I was going to ask I know they should all have end portals. Do they all go to the same end, or is there a separate end for each one? Or
No, it's the same one.
And yeah, I think in 1.9 there's actually an infinite number, but they only spawn like once every kilometer or something. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, see, that's what I've heard, and that is the way it should be, in my opinion.
And yeah, and there's actually ways to find them with the ender eyes that you can craft that kind of like point you in the directions that you can find them, which is nice because on the one hand, like it doesn't directly kind of lead you to it, and you have to do a bit of work in order to get there. But the second time, at least you know where to look, and so that's a nice trade-off compared to 1.8, where basically they're almost impossible to find unless you use cartograph or some other cheating tool to take a look at the map.
I'm trying to look up to see where this new figure for strongholds is at.
So yeah, in the world that I had been playing before I started Goods 404 map, where I was looking for the next stronghold, I did finally look it up offline in cartograph again, and I guess I was basing it on the idea that there were supposed to be 3 strongholds in an equilateral triangle, but it turns out on my particular map there were 2 strongholds that were kind of like diametrically opposite to each other relative to the spawn point. And so I've been looking kind of in the wrong region completely.
Yeah.
But I did get to do lots of cave exploring.
Yeah. Oh boy! Oh, there's a yawn.
I'm not seeing anywhere in the updated features list that he bumped the amount of strongholds up to 1 per kilometer. Not seeing it anywhere. I see that there's in pre-4 they're slightly larger. They have more chests. Glass towers are gone. The Eye of the Ender. There was a glitch where the Eye of the Ender was not pointing towards the nearest stronghold, which was fixed. But other than that, there isn't really anything that changed between them that I'm seeing on the features list.
Kurt, I think you're walking the wrong direction again.
Oh yeah, I kind of took a little bit of a detour because I wasn't seeing any immediate land in front of me, and I wanted.
And you want to make sure Wolfie spawns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure
Good
that
job.
wasn't enough space.
Your brain is still intact.
Yeah. That probably
And
wasn't.
of course, it's going to be 20 seconds until people hear this.
Hooray! I see Wolfie.
Woof.
So we are down to the last 50 minutes. Like, officially the last 50 minutes. No extensions. Or last 50 minutes before that. Well, I guess at this point, no. It's another hour and 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think basically, now it's capped at, an hour and 19 minutes from now or whatever.
Oh, an hour.
How about that?
My eyes are going to kill me.
They contain pigs.
I should like sleep. Just mute my mic and listen. If I happen to think of anything to say in my sleep, I'll say something.
So yes, it's official.
Stage 4.
Stage 4. we're at what are we at? At 140%, whatever.
141.
141. We extended the live stream an additional 4 hours. That's what the 4 in 41 is. So we're going towards Central Time, 12:20. Well, I guess that would be AM by that time. So an hour and 20 minutes from now.
And in the UK,
if you want to cut it off any shorter, if people manage to get it up to 150% because people want to see the F3 coordinate before they go to bed.
Yeah, that'll be it. Even though it would be unfair to anyone who donated toward the 140, I mean, that'd be an interesting prospect.
It would be indeed.
150 cuts it short, and the minute he hits 150, he hits F3. Or maybe even it'll cause you to hit F3 earlier, but you still have to walk.
Oh,
so like you would hit it slightly earlier. So like the 150 wouldn't be a time extension, but it would be a F3 decrease. So if he happens to hit 150%, he will hit F3 sooner. Maybe it's his decision.
It's my decision. Yeah, I don't. It's starting to get kind of complicated. I did want to kind of find, like I was saying, back at that other awesome place. It'd be kind of neat to find kind of a cool area to press F3
to be at the
and
end
maybe
of the stream, that then you could have like a little ceremony to it or something.
Yeah.
On top of a glorious cliff with the sunset in the background.
Yeah, maybe in the following episode of Far Lands or Bust, we can build like a shrine or something like that. But then that's the map I will allow for download.
A dirt trap, a hidey hole with a piece of wool in it. That is the shrine. I hear a zombie.
Good.
Kurt, who is your favorite doctor? For the guy who just submitted the question, it was Tom Baker.
Well, yeah, that was one of the earlier doctors, which I haven't been exposed to, but it generally is the first doctor you experience. And honestly, I started with the current doctor in the 5th season, Matt Smith. But I don't know. This last season might make me change my mind about that. But it's hard to say. I can't choose a favorite, I guess. I mean, David Tennant. Obviously, I have his skin on my Minecraft sky here, so it's difficult to decide.
I think I convinced someone because it's at 142 now.
No.
There's no guarantees in the F3 thing, guys.
Yeah,
There's no guarantee.
Someone was pointing out
it's his decision.
that,
I never said it would be guaranteed.
Since you said when you released the map it wasn't going to be you had the old kind of like Easter egg filled version of the map where you put some extra stuff, but this would be the real Firelands or Bust map that we're in now, but it'll have the Chrono Wolfie inside of it, and so people could try to go back to where was the extra Wolfie that you found.
That's true.
That would be interesting if you went back to the era with the ice, if the Wolfies would still be there. You could tell the other Wolfie could sit them around a fire and tell the story of the potentially million block walk. The million block walk.
Yeah.
That was right off the tongue.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Million block walk. That'd be another 90 episodes.
Someone asks, what would you do if 10,000 creepers fell from the sky? And I know what I would do. I would try to wake up.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? I would put on a poker face. Wouldn't mind, because I know every single one of those creepers would die the second they hit the ground.
Oh, it's the scientific approach.
I still have some sanity left in me. Creepers are falling from the sky, I'll just be like, yeah, a bunch of creepers about to die on my lawn, I'm gonna get free gunpowder. Yeah. Now, if they exploded on contact, I'd try and wake up.
Do you have enough wood and wool for wherever you're at this point?
I should probably grab some wooden planks. Thank you very much, Brian. for keeping me sane with the housekeeping. Let me grab one more tree here.
Oh no, it was the last tree on the entire Minecraft planet.
Yes.
That's one thing that there are plenty of.
Ooh.
And it's funny because even just like hearing the sound effects of chopping down trees and things or whatever, I've said on my own videos that I find chopping down trees to be very relaxing, and it's even relaxing just when you're just kind of hearing it on the audio. Though perhaps relaxing is not what I need right now as I kind of settle into a more comfortable position in my chair.
Oh yeah, I'm slouching so badly right now.
Oh, I just noticed I am too. I should correct that before I have some permanent damage.
I probably already have permanent damage. I just don't even notice it.
That's true. There's another yawn. For those keeping track.
It hasn't been contagious for me as of yet. Oh, yeah, I see what you got there. Maybe you could bring a few more. Well, actually, no, never mind. No. If they had different colored collars, that would be different. But no, you wouldn't be able to differentiate the original Wolfie.
Right, that's
if you
why
took those extra three.
I've never picked them up. Another companion.
Right. And that was something that, a lot of people had suggested, like, right after I guess it was in 1.4 that they added the wolves, that you could either, like, use dye to change their color, or, like, each one you tamed would get a random color or whatever, so that you could actually differentiate them and give them names and tell them apart. But then I think some of that wore off when people found out how stupid they were and how often they would fall in lava and die.
Someone just said, you are now thinking about your breathing and your eyes are hurt. I hate that thing where, like, if someone tells you you need to think about your breathing, then you actually do think about your breathing. It's like you're no longer uncontrollably breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, actually control it. It's not even cool.
I
just thought I would mention that.
So now everybody has the problem.
Now I just formed that problem for 1,600 people.
Or it's when you write down on, a message form or whatever, and you say, like, "Good news, everyone! We're now reading this in the voice of Professor Farnsworth from Futurama."
Good news, everyone! You all just lost the game. Chat's going to go insane now. I'm just saying, it's going to. I just made 1,650 people lose the game. So, yeah.
It's a Christmas
welcome
tree.
back.
What?
If Nia's still there, if Nia's actually there.
I don't think she technically left the call. She's just, like, away. I don't know.
Yep, chat went insane. Anyway. Oh my god.
Did someone say, "I dare you to say monkeys"?
Someone said
Monkeys.
unsubbing, man. Go ahead. That's my humor.
It's scrolling by so fast I can't read them.
Someone said they're actually going to unsub for me for that one. That makes me laugh.
And I'm back.
Ah, she's back.
Ah, there she is.
Just as
Fresh
the game
blood.
closed.
So what did I miss?
We're starting to
What?
go insane.
Slightly. And
Majorly.
we also reached 140%, so now I'm going to go to 12:30 Central Time. Or 12:20. 12:20.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I migrated from my computer to my laptop. In bed.
Oh,
Well
convenient.
Yeah, don't go talking about that now.
You might hear snoring in about 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
So it would be a perfect analogy for the stream to end off. Three very tired guys just chatting about random crap and a woman sleeping.
random ending of a live stream ever.
And anyone who would come into the live stream like not knowing about it prior to be like, what is going on over there? And of course that music has to play.
Yeah, the music.
We have to continue talking through that music.
I just heard that come in. I should have like disabled it or something, but it's one of the things I enjoy about Minecraft.
You might accidentally hit F3 though if you do that.
That's true. I've got to be careful.
You might accidentally F3.
But yeah, I am getting really curious to see what the numbers are going to be. Like I said earlier, I think, my guesses were 520,000 and 2,000 for like the big coordinate and the small coordinate.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking like 310,000. Or 314. I'm going to go with 314. Like, it will be
pi.
the exact number of pi. You will land on pi. You will land on 0.141592658, whatever it is.
358979323846264. I was a math geek.
Oh, that's how much further the number goes?
Well, it goes
338-327-950-28-419-7169-399. Yeah, it was one of those we had in this high school math class. The math teacher had one of those posters that had like all the digits of pi that like was just a big long poster that went all the way around the room. And it was my first like period class in the morning or whatever, and so like you'd be in there 5 minutes before class starts, and it was like every day I would try to like memorize one or two more digits.
Jeez. Yeah, I've heard of people who like create stories and stuff in their head, and they associate whatever word in the story with a number somehow, and then they can memorize like thousands of them that way.
Yeah, and like people do like poems where like the first word has 3 letters, and the next one has 1 letter, and the next one has 4 letters, kind of thing, like pi poetry. But you only get up to like 30 some odd digits before the first 0, so that kind of like puts an end to that strategy.
You could always just make the word O or something, OH, and then
that's true.
In your mind, you would know that anytime the word O pops up, it means 0.
Someone is asking Kurt who his favorite Simpsons character is. My favorite Simpsons character is... a little gurgle in the throat. I was always a big fan of Gil, the salesman, to be honest. Who would always get into...
Old Gil!
Yeah. He'd always get his hopes up and then get him dashed or something like that. I can't think of any of his sayings, though, off the top of my head. But I think of all time, I'm going to have to say Scorpio.
Yes, he's a very popular guy.
One of my favorite episodes.
And I guess I was just reading a conversation that, like, whoever it was who did that, like, improvised pretty much all the lines in that episode for Scorpio character.
Scorpio. I think, there was the one episode where he eats the Guatemalan death chili and then kind of goes on that little trip, and it was Johnny Cash who played the fox, right? I think. And that whole sequence is probably one of my favorite Simpsons sequences with the where he's just walking through the desert and sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. It's breaking the sun. He's like, okay, I shouldn't touch anything now.
Yes, someone said Albert Brooks plays
spamming the heck out of 3.14. People are trying to spam as much of pi as they can into the chat now.
That's making me hungry again, though, ironically.
Pie?
Pie! I want the pie! I still want the pizza, too.
Still have some. I'm not that hungry for it, though.
Indeed.
Indeed, Nia. What's your favorite Simpsons character?
I just woke up for that split second to say that.
Perhaps you said it in your sleep.
Perhaps we're all asleep. And it's all a dream.
Oh, snow hidey whole time.
Hours and hours and hours.
Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Oh my gosh! Now that I've said that, now the chat is definitely going to go berserk with that.
In about 30 seconds.
Oh, sugar.
You're making that hidey hole high enough.
Yeah, I'm 3 blocks up. Oh, dang it.
Well, at this point, I can hear you ripping out the thing, so I know you're safe.
Dropping down.
And you tried to take too many.
The old workbench.
The old vitamin barn. It's also
Udo to what?
It's a very obscure Simpsons reference. That was when Bart was supposed to be away at camp, but he was living with Milhouse in the mall at night. And so he what are you doing at camp, Homer? What are you doing at camp? Well, I don't remember the exact back and forth, but what are you doing at camp? And he brought back a postcard, but it was a picture of the vitamin barn in the mall. He's like, oh, I remember camp. The old vitamin barn. That was a little obscure, I think, but... Ooh. Stage 3.
Indeed.
If it were Ned Flanders, it would be indeedly doodly.
Indeedly doodly.
I like the...
Insanity,
Yes.
probably...
It definitely would be good to mash up different portions of the live stream, and at the beginning we're talking and we sound somewhat sane, and then you just have little clips, and at the end it's just going indeedly doodly.
Yes.
Indoodly doodly, maybe, probably, possibly, insanity.
I like the
Going crazy.
Spanish Flanders or whatever. He had a cousin come in. He was, what was it? Buenos ding dong diddly dia, senor.
Anfredum, what do you hate more, cows or creepers? Cows. Creepers are not a threat to me. Except I did have one kill me in Hardcore Survival. That was the first one killed me in a long time. So we are coming down to the very last hour.
That's right.
This is true.
One more hour to go, finally. For good.
Did he post F3 yet? Nope. That will. Well, when are you planning on doing it? Are you planning on doing it at the very last second, or with 10 minutes to go, or something?
Well, if within the range of 10 minutes to go or so, if there's something cool, or a cool area where I really want to hang out and make this F3 shrine or whatever I'm going to end up doing. Not tonight, by God, not tonight, but in a future Far Lands or Bust episode, yeah, I might, it might not be exactly 10:20, or 10:20, oh good lord, 12:20, but yeah, it's not going to be an exact countdown, I guess, unless we want to do an exact countdown. But since we're all out of sync between the stream and the chat and the Skype, I don't know that will work too well.
That's true.
Yeah, people will be like, "Oh my God, you're 20 seconds late! No, it's all gonna end! No, oh my God, I've been here for 10 hours!" And then you'll come back with, "Well, I've been here for 10 hours." So we're on the same playing field. And we're all going mentally insane indeed.
And for anyone who doesn't know what F3 does, since I just saw that question asked on the chat, it shows you your coordinates in Minecraft, and so we'll find out just how far Kurt has walked.
Because, yeah, it's something I have not done.
Ever
In this world, and it's been
And
often
it's a pretty
asked.
big world.
Yes, it's a pretty big world. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, it's starting to get kind of laggy here, so it might be a good time for me to
Save back out and see how
save
big
back
the
out
save
and
file is.
restart
Yeah.
Minecraft, so let me do that
Someone
here.
asked me who my favorite commentator beside myself is. Yeah, and you mean besides Kurt and Lordon, of course?
And Nia.
Hey.
Well, yeah. Well, I haven't been hearing your voice much. Too much insanity going on. Of course, besides the 3 people in this chat. No, I'm not. I mean, honestly, I'm not as big of a fan of myself as I am as CNanners. That's just because of the positivity and everything that he puts forth with all of his effort. There's no wrong reasoning, and at least from what I've seen, and really anything that he does promotes positivity, in life and in gaming. And he does it on such a large scale, which to stay true to his roots on such a large scale is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
That's
Etho
deep.
for his positivity as well. He's kind of got a very kind of muted voice or whatever, and doesn't convey a whole lot of emotion. But I feel like he's got a good sense of humor, and he's always very positive, even when bad things happen when he's playing, like a tough map or something. And
Yeah. I mean, what am I going to say to such a character like that? What am I going to say to him? I don't know what I'm going to say to him. I mean, I know.
just
I work
walk
for
up
this-
and just like act completely foolish and be like, "Hey, man, I love your stuff."
Hey, dude, big fan. And I'll be like, I helped you with Zelda a couple times. In Zelda Adventure Craft. I don't know if you know me. Probably not.
Yeah, I
Chances
saw
are.
a few of his videos on there. And just as an aside, the Far Lands Bust world is 1,952 megabytes. So it's possible we could go past 2,000 megabytes.
You have to be afraid of saying 2 gigabytes because then people will say, "No, it'll be 2048."
Yeah.
And then it gets all of their technicality. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no 2 gig limit. I've seen 3 gig worlds. I think I saw someone do a replica of Earth, and something like that. It was like a replica of Earth, or a 5th scale replica of Earth, or some crap like that. And it was like 3 gigs. They somehow
I hadn't
used
thought about that. Yeah, if our guesses are right, for like 300,000 watts possibly, which would be, I guess it's only like 300 kilometers, and so that's only, hundreds of miles. So it's not nearly like the size of walking around the Earth or something like that. I was just trying to quickly do the math to see.
Yeah. It will be interesting, though, because then we can equate whatever Kurt's number is to real life scenario, and if he had walked this distance in real life, how far would he have walked?
Oh yeah, like walking, like from Chicago to Florida or something kind of thing.
Well, if it's like 300,000 or something, I mean, I don't. Yeah, for every.
Well, it's meters rather than kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you have to do? Divide by 1,000, right?
1,000. So yeah, it's only 300 kilometers or something. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
That's kind of.
I'm really
kind
looking
of
forward to seeing the
saddening,
number for like all kinds of
it feels
different
like it would
reasons.
be so
at
much
this point.
more than that. It feels like you would have traveled like 1,000 kilometers by now, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being delusional here, but it just feels like a real life scenario would be so much more. 300 miles, like, oh yeah, I just traveled halfway across my state in 90 episodes. It's like, should be halfway across the world. Somebody asked me a question earlier, and I totally forgot.
Oh.
Answering a downer. I'm not
But thanks
being
for sharing.
I'm not being a downer at all. I honestly have no idea what the number could be. Really, anything. We have ideas. We have what we think is close guesstimates, but nothing is confirmed at this point.
Nothing is confirmed. You'll have to stay tuned for another hour about.
I can see why people are sticking around to the very end. Like that's why you're still holding 1,600 people. Is because you don't know the
I
number
had
yet.
looked at the numbers to see that there's still 1,600 people watching. Wow.
Minecraft is no longer 3 times bigger than Earth in 1.8 or 1.9. It is. You can't really get an island any bigger than like New Zealand these days. Before it turns to endless ocean, more than likely. Woof, indeed.
Woof, indeed.
Wolfie, you speak positivity and intelligence, and Sheep, you speak really wise too.
To a lesser degree.
Yes, the wolf is a little bit more probably towards having like any sort of being able to talk at all than a sheep. I think a sheep is just like one noise. Philosophical stuff here.
Yeah, we're contemplating the animals.
And the sheep have those just kind of scary looking rectangular eyes.
Kurt, what do you hate? Oh crap! It's scrolling. No, stop.
Oh.
What do you hate? What do you hate most? Explosive cookies or zombie wolfies?
What?
Explosive cookies or zombie wolfies? What would you hate most?
I can't say that I've experienced either. What?
If you had to guess, like by the description wise, explosive cookies or zombie wolfies.
Well, I could theoretically run away from a zombie wolfie, but a cookie is a little bit harder to ignore, and you only find out it's explosive once it's in your mouth, I'm assuming, so I'd have to say explosive cookie.
I would also have to say explosive cookie.
Yeah.
Because I would have a hard time not eating the cookie, because I do like sweets.
Even if it said, like, dangerous cookie, chance of explosion, you'd still be like...
You'd be like, no way.
Well,
and it's chocolate chips.
Those are chocolate chips, not gunpowder. Not cooked gunpowder.
They've hit silly o'clock. Yes, we've hit silly o'clock.
What if, like, the chocolate chips were like little mini grenades?
Ooh.
Are they delicious mini grenades? If they're that mini, maybe they won't hurt me. My stomach acids will devour them.
They'll just knock
Maybe
out
I only might
tooth
lose a
or two.
tooth while I'm chewing them. It'll explode and only take up one tooth or something. I don't know. I could live with that if it was the world's best cookie. Maybe.
No, I
Is
want
this conversation
cookies.
really
All right.
happening in this real life?
Definitely after this ends, I have to start uploading my next video, and then I have to go get pizza and cookies and pie.
You know, you could just upload it right now. You probably wouldn't lag that badly in the Skype chat. I uploaded an entire video and didn't lag, and I don't have that great of a connection.
I see. Maybe I should go ahead and
You know what you
start.
should do?
Yeah.
If
What's that?
If you know you're anal retentive and or OCD about it, upload it till it hits like 90-something%, and then X out of the page. And if at least every time with YouTube for me, if you just go and re-upload the video straight up just like that, it'll continue it from where it left off.
I haven't had success with that before.
Well, if you hit cancel, it won't work. But you have to. You have.
if you just
It has
X
to
out
be
of
an
the page.
yeah. It has to be an unexpected thing.
Interesting.
But yeah, I found hitting cancel doesn't work ever. So I think at that point you're basically allowing the YouTube servers to delete your file.
I see.
But if it's unexpected, it doesn't try to delete it by default.
Well, I haven't written up a description for it either. That'll take a couple of minutes. I think I will wait until the end, just because I don't have enough brain power to try to do more than one thing at a time right now.
Start writing a description and tags with exploding cookies and...
Exploding cookies. There might have been
Whoa.
exploding cookies in this episode. Who knows?
What was that? I don't know if anybody else saw that, but there was a weird... Well, you're going to see it in like 15 seconds, but when I slept, there was like a green light. It's probably some sort of just
It's a
lighting
UFO.
glitch.
I'm looking.
Yeah, we'll see. You're about to go to sleep, it looks like, over here.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I just saw that. It was like underneath like the glitchy skyline a little bit.
Yeah, it was the green flash when you watch a sunset.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's a magical moment we all experienced.
Oh, yeah!
Or yeah. Some people are saying they saw it. Or one, Pulsar 47 said.
But yeah, I just saw it.
It's a UFO that may contain exploding cookies and or content.
Maybe there are aliens who live in the far lands, and we just saw one of their strange flying vessels.
They see that you have become self-aware of the glitchy blocks and are now looking to abduct you.
They're in league with the creepers. They've been spying all this
That's
time.
why it was a green light, yeah.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, this is deep stage 4. Stage 5 is like collapse. So unless we collapse, we're stage 4 is just locked.
We start collectively having...
Is it possible to collapse when I'm laying in my bed?
It depends
I
on
don't think you're in stage 4 though.
It depends on how close you are to the edge of the bed, I think.
I mean, I think you're technically in like stage 3 or something.
What's stage 3?
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah,
I mean, as soon as you start talking delirious, then I think we can bump you up to stage 4.
Yeah, we're inventing different stages.
Well, for all
of...
you know, I'm muting my mic and talking to myself
There we go.
deliriously. So
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I think she wants to be on stage 4. Indeed.
Here's one. Ant Venom, what is your favorite mod?
Oh, God, you're asking me this question.
Oh, sorry.
No. It's just I don't have a clear-cut answer for it. I'll just say of all the ones I've reviewed thus far. Of the ones I've reviewed thus far, let me go through my list of mods I've reviewed. I don't think I've reviewed that many mods. Little Blocks mod, actually. Ever since it got Redstone support, it's been my favorite mod. I'm not sure if I reviewed it while it had Redstone support. If I missed that would have sucked. But last I saw, it didn't have Redstone support. And Captain Sparkles happens to land on it the second it gets mod support, right? The second it gets Redstone support, and he makes this complex combination lock that instead of sitting on like 30 or 40 block radius or so, sits on a 2 block radius using little blocks.
Neat.
Stage 4. Doesn't feel very good.
Kara, what do you think about double rainbows?
I saw that too, but I was going to let it scroll by.
No, do it.
No, you can't.
Them double rainbows all the way.
I actually saw a double rainbow. So obviously, being in the Seattle area, it does rain a lot. And so in the summertime, like when it's otherwise sunny and you just get a little bit of rain, cool kind of thing or whatever, like I've seen a lot of rainbows this past year, and I did see a couple of double rainbows like out my office window. And so I took a couple pictures of them on my phone. Hey, maybe I could find. I have pictures, not video.
Did you
if I ever get video of it, it was something that I could upload to may contain content.
Did you sing the double rainbow song?
I did not.
Oh.
What is but it was a question asked to Kurt. I don't want to have the person who asked the question feel bad that you didn't answer.
Oh yeah.
I don't. It's an odd question because I don't think I've experienced too many double rainbows myself. There's the triple rainbows are enjoyable. But,
I guess in that case then we should just default back to the question of if you haven't experienced it, then hypothetically speaking, which would be better, double rainbows or exploding cookies?
Yeah. Well,
double rainbows.
If I could have both at the same time, that would be amazing. It would be so intense. But, yeah, double rainbows. I'll go with the double rainbows.
I don't know if Kurt really has deviated too much. If you look at the way his map worked, like from what he was doing from the spawn point, you notice he deviated in one direction, and then, he deviated back to the other, and then he kept going back and forth. Because his map is still vertical. I mean, started at one spot, deviated to the right, then he went left, and then he hung right for a while.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, once I do this one, we'll find out. But there is a reason for that on the map you're looking at on my website. I did rotate it slightly. Otherwise, it would... I'll have to check the original, but yeah, it would lean to one direction. But yeah, I rotated it just so I could keep it within my skinny website, that otherwise you'd be scrolling down and to the right, or another direction.
Oh, he just gave it away.
Oh, the secret has been revealed.
And that map got insanely big for just the $820 mark.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do the math, period. Like, that is way too early in the process.
Is that your... Because you said you thought you had a way where I could create the map. There's a way around what I keep having.
Yeah, there definitely is. I know how to do it.
So many people are saying, I can generate the map in kind of chunks, where I do this section and this section. If I give it coordinates and stuff like that, that might help. Or
well, you said it's limiting you to a gig, right? A gigabyte. Your map when it's at a gigabyte, it starts crashing.
Well, to be honest, I didn't try it before I reached that threshold. So, but yeah, I mean, it was between that time and now that it just crashes out.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight here. You started Farlands or Bust on March 28th.
That might have been when I started the Let's Play. I didn't start walking to the Farlands until episode 11.
Yeah.
So it might have been April when I actually started Farlands.
Well, my birthday is March 28th, that's why.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, no, well, I have to check. That might be when I uploaded my first Minecraft video.
That would be interesting.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. 4 months from now. 5 months from now.
Happy birthday 4 months from now. 5 months from now. Wait, what month is it? It's November, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the middle of November, so I think it would be like 4.5 months or something. It would be 5.5 months. I think. Or 4.5.
I think 4.5.
Stage 4! And I held up
Stage 4,
fingers.
inability to do calendar math. Is it a leap year? Oh dear. Happy belated birthday.
At this point, you could say happy early birthday, and the same rule would apply, basically.
He was actually talking about your 16th birthday, so it was very belated.
Oh, God.
And has Wolfie been respawning? You've been crossing a big ocean here. I haven't been noticing.
Yeah, he just did. Spoilers.
Okay.
But, yeah. Still with me. Somebody asked what we think of potions and brewing in 1.9.
I like it. It's an optional thing you don't have to do if you don't like it. But that's why I like it, because it's not one of those optional things. I seem to be more engaged in trying something if it's not being shoved down my throat. Like, Biles, 1.8.
And yeah, like I haven't seen many of what the potions are in terms of like what effects they have that they do. I guess like some of them they like make you run faster or.
Yep, there's a regeneration potion for health. There's an instant health potion. There is a sprinting potion. There's fire protection. And
Oh right, that's right. I was reading about that. Right.
Yep. And there's
That'd be
a strength
really nice.
potion. There's a strength potion. Those are the 5 positive potions, and then you have 2 negative potions. And all the kinds of potions, in some way or form, can also be altered so that you can increase either its duration, which doesn't work for the instant potions, or you can increase its effectiveness using either redstone or glowstone, which is cool. Once you get used to it, it's really quite engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're trying to do it legit. Oh my god.
Because you need to like, did you need blaze rods for the potion stand or something, and so you have to go to the Nether,
Yep.
or is that
Yep. And
yeah?
you need
So I like
nether
that kind of
wart
things, just
for-
because in terms of like let's play kind of stuff, like it's like here's a good reason to go to the Nether.
Someone's saying there's 3 bad potions. I beg to differ. There's only there's the poison potion, and then there's potion of weakness. There's no third bad potion, I don't think. Look at me, I'm like the expert on this stuff, and I'm pretending to be the expert on this stuff when 4 days ago I didn't know much about it. I was live streaming me learning it. And then made a video on it the very same night in the live stream and edited it during the live stream and went insane during the live stream, more so than in this live stream. I mean, less than in this live stream, not more so.
Are we sure?
Yes. As you can see, because I am already I'm not saying that right.
Words.
There are words, but they do not form a sentence. What are these words? I don't know how to use them anymore.
Ooh.
40 minutes left.
Someone asked if you would rather be chased by 50 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'd want to be
I'm
chased
not sure.
by
I wonder at this point, if I'm hallucinating some of these questions because
I saw that question too. I would say one horse-sized duck, just because like if you can get into a forest, you can probably like lose it just by slaloming between the trees.
I agree, and I also like ducks. And so even if it was a big duck that was chasing me...
Let's get some bread and feed it.
I mean, are these like bloodthirsty, or are they just like chasing you?
That's true. It wasn't specified in the question, and so let's imagine that it's not bloodthirsty, and then that makes it even happier.
Yeah, I mean, you just have bacon in your pocket. All ducks and horse ducks love bacon. That makes no sense.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Got another tree pig. Oh, there he goes.
Indeed. Quickest one of the night. I had to go with a quick one of the night.
Oof.
Yeah, and then later today, Sunday, I have to record my video that I'm going to be putting on Rome for my weekly show, which is not going to be a Golden Apple episode. I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I think. If I don't get an episode up, I have to give up my weekly show. More than likely.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's because I put an obligation. That's my only obligation to Realm, is to put up a video on there every week, which is not a requirement. It's something that I wanted because when I was really small, I knew that having the weekly show on Hunt for the on Machinima Realm would help my channel grow, which it did, like exponentially. Woof.
Someone's asking how long we have left, and by my clock, it looks like it's about 25 minutes. I lost.
That would be
lost the
35 minutes.
35 minutes.
Yes.
There you go.
Jeez, we're coming right down to it.
Yeah, it's
possibly 25 if we're trying to find like the last location.
Oh yeah,
hopefully
that's true.
you do end up coming
at
across
this point, definitely be looking out for somewhere to possibly like build a little shrine or set up a little base for the big event.
Woof.
I'm getting really tired of staring at Keanu Reeves' face.
What?
What are you looking at? Is he like a poster on your ceiling?
God, he's everywhere. No, on the top of the chat, there's like a Netflix advertisement for the movie Speed. And I've been staring at Keanu Reeves for like the past 3 hours. It's kind of creeping
I like
me out
Keanu
now.
Reeves. Some people, he seems to be kind of a polarizing person in terms of like movie acting, but I actually like a lot of the movies that he's in. I like him.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He never gets old. He seriously doesn't. Like, he only has just recently started to show any age at all.
It's like Bob Barker, who's looked the same for the past 40 years.
Right?
And, and also apparently just a very, very nice and generous person in real life.
Personal experience, or we just hear this?
Just like a whole bunch of different stories that like I've seen about Keanu.
Him and Notch should meet.
Yeah, that's right.
He's from the Matrix. He better be.
Bill and Ted for the win, someone says on the chat.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god, I know. I want to see another one.
That was on in the hotel, HBO or whatever, in Colorado when I was on vacation. Or whatever channel. Oh, it was probably Comedy Central. I'm sure they're playing that on, but yeah. Because I don't have cable here at home, that was a novelty.
Oh, so is your internet from your phone company then, or?
No, it's Comcast. I just, when I first moved in, I got like their promotion where it's like, oh, you get the double cable and internet for this amount for 6 months, and then after that they jack it up real high, so I'm like, okay, drop the cable. Because I end up doing Netflix and, Hulu and whatever else, and recently it's all been Minecraft YouTube videos.
Yeah,
I've
I should really consider canceling my cable at this point as well, because like I said, I'm the same way that these days I'm pretty much just watching YouTube, watch a little bit of Hulu to keep up with some other TV shows, but I almost never turn on the TV anymore.
Kurt, if you were a sandwich, what kind would you be?
Sandwich. Oh. No, I would...
Sandwich-flavored pizza.
Wow. What would I be? It's weird. That's another thing I kind of have fits of, where I'm like, ooh, I have a lot of this. But probably I enjoy what I guess is commonly referred to as the Italian. Like if you go into a Quiznos or a Panera or
like that kind of hoagie in terms of the meats that it has on it and whatnot.
Right, and it's got those hot, whatever those GNR peppers or whatever they're called. But yeah, it's a very refreshing. I'm not a big fan of the hot sandwiches, the paninis, as they're called. So a cool, refreshing sandwich such as that, I would be that. Which is something I did not expect to be talking about at all during this live stream.
I just saw the Photoshop painting someone did of the dark and magical pit of bottomless destiny. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the one where I'm looking down with Wolfie and...
There just happens to be a creeper on the bottom left, and I'm sure there's something else hidden in this picture somewhere.
Oh, I didn't even see that the first time.
It's Waldo.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that creeper there?
No, I didn't. I looked at it on Twitter and I retweeted it to everybody because I thought it was really cool. But
yeah, there's just a creeper. There's a creeper just sort of chilling in another dark spot. It looks like another cave within it.
That's what the creeper does. He cooks and then he chills.
Preps his gunpowder.
Well, it's kind of a boring flat area right now.
Yeah, it is, and I got some ice and snow around. But yeah, we're
the
coming
world's
up
trolling you.
On 30 minutes to go in a few minutes here. So is everybody watching? I should probably at some point, I don't know, probably at midnight, I'll take a break and I'll update all the Twitters and Facebooks saying, okay, it's going to happen at this point, to get some last few people in here who want to see it. Oh, I just got turned around. Where am I? There we go.
We are at half an hour left now.
Yep.
Is this on peaceful? Of course not.
What? You're not a true Farlander if you play on peaceful. I've always played on normal. And I've watched your videos recently. You're starting to play on hard, Brian, and I don't know if I can do that.
It's definitely taken getting used to. But I think it's one of those things that with practice.
I mean, especially because you're doing the Goods map on hard too, aren't you?
Yeah. And yeah, especially like when I didn't have, like I finally found iron. Like I only had a tiny bit of iron, and so I hadn't been making iron armor, and like so just using leather armor or no armor in hard mode, like in map full of spawners, yeah, it's been a good reason to die a whole lot. But at the same time, I do feel like my fighting skills have increased. And so that should serve me well. I think when I go back to just doing kind of like Let's Play stuff again, like after the full release, it will be pleasantly calm, is what I'm hoping for. But yeah, the main thing that I was kind of surprised or unprepared for was I was thinking that it was just the monsters hit harder in hard mode, but I forgot that the creepers have like a bigger exploding radius when I first started. And yeah, it's really hard to dodge the creeper explosions.
Dang it. Alright, let's see here. Go to sleep. Didn't see a green light that time, so don't know what that was about.
The aliens have moved on. They're on to us.
They've lost interest.
No, not the snowball.
Oh, it popped back into my inventory. Spoilers. As things often do when I'm like, get rid of this, and it just pops right back in the next empty slot. Take Snowball Cow. Oh, Wolfie's going after him now. Or not. No, I guess he's not.
Yeah, that is another thing that I'm looking forward to in the update, when you can craft the snow golems or whatever who will throw the snowballs. That seems like it'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't know, that's another one of those things that seems like it might be a novelty for quite a while, but it doesn't seem like...
Yeah, it doesn't have necessarily much utility.
Yeah, exactly. Not much practical purpose to...
Kind of like the wolves. A novelty ally. Your compass is once again not in your hotbar. I see people on the chat pointing out.
Yep, it's back. We've got the sleepy time music playing.
Putting me to sleep.
Oh.
I just realized that back at the beginning, like at the very beginning of the live stream, I had made a note to myself to keep track of like how many nights you slept, and of course I haven't been doing it at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought about too, but yeah, that's
more than 2.
More than 2.
That is the official count. I do declare.
Ooh, boy. Well, I certainly, if I forget to say it later, I'm very appreciative of everybody who, first of all, joined in the Skype call, and everybody who has stayed as long as you guys have, and also everybody who's watching on the stream, and who contributed most of all, and added another 4 hours to the live stream. It's been an amazing, successful endeavor, I believe.
And we appreciate you both for, I know for people like me, like helping me get some more publicity, as well as just, the charity work and just the entertainment. Like, I enjoy watching your videos, and yeah, it's fun to have all the good people in the community that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I hear Wolfie get hurt, I'm like, no. Don't die. You've come so close. You've come so far, Wolfie. Don't die now.
I think my biggest concern is always those open lava pits when it comes to Wolfie.
Yeah.
Because I think I've done pretty good at keeping him away from fall damage, but even that for myself too, I can get distracted and haha, into the lava pit. I have not looked at the coordinates yet. That's coming up in 25 minutes, give or take, depending on if I find some cool place where I can make, kind of call this the coordinates shrine or whatever I'm going to call it.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with a better name than the coordinate shrine.
It's a mouthful.
The dark and magical shrine of F3.
The light and magical
F3.
The light and magical shrine of destination destiny.
But it's not the destination, it's the journey. Bing.
That's why the word destiny is after it. The light and magical shrine of future destination. Let me see what the acronym for that would be. See if it's awesome enough. Probably not.
Exploding cookies.
Yeah. Full stop. Oh man, I think it's time to do the reboot here of Minecraft. Starting to have some.
It would be Lamsoft D. That's lame.
I remember a time when we were all sane and having a nice conversation about My Little Pony.
Right? And taking questions from the chat and stuff.
Indeed. Oh, so close to 2,000 megabytes.
1,000. Crashed?
No, it didn't crash. I took it upon myself because I was starting to experience a lot of lag. 1,984 megabytes.
Wow.
So you might be... I don't know. I mean, 16 is a lot to crack in 20 minutes. Unless there's no sleep involved.
No, I'm going to need to sleep.
Minecraft. Excitement. That's right. The excitement of finding out the coordinates. Coming soon.
To be honest, for a second there, I didn't know what the heck you were doing. But it all made sense.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm 20 seconds behind you. But that was your splash screen. Yes. It was Microsoft. Minecraft excitement. Blah, 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 blah.
Minecraft. Talking about Minecraft.
Indeed.
Indeed, thank you.
Nice.
For breaking the silence.
You're attempting to break the silence. It's almost working. Almost.
And it's gone.
So much for that.
All right. We got 20 minutes to go. Let's end this on a high note. Chat, let's start some discussion. What do you guys... What is an appropriate 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like 7 or 6 a.m., whatever, European time thing? I mean, if it's 6 a.m. in Europe and you've been up all night, then you probably have crazier topics to bring up than we do, so we would love to know what it's like to be in Stage 5. How much until you reach the Firelands? Don't know. Find out in 20 minutes. Will you ever play, Kurt? Will you ever play an adventure survival map with the community?
With the community,
what does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like the community at large, or friends of his? Don't know. Notch or Chuck Norris?
Notch.
Yeah, Notch.
Notch.
Notch would win in a fight. He would just be like, well, I'll take the entire Minecraft and crush it on you. You may be able to hold the world on your shoulders, but you can't hold something 3 times the world on your shoulders. No. Favorite video you have uploaded? That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
I'm very partial to my 10,000 subscriber special. Just because it worked out so well on all the crazy situations I got in when I went into the dark and magical pit of Bottomless Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
That was really fun to make and really fun to watch again later.
Yeah, you got into some fun fights where you fell down to the bottom and you were down to half a heart or something, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty exciting for Firelands of Bust World action.
Mine is piston-powered sand cannon, without a doubt. If you look up piston-powered sand cannon on YouTube, it's the first result.
Boom noodle.
My favorite video because I love the way I edited it.
Brian, any favorites of your own that you uploaded?
So yeah, I mentioned before the little 1.4 to 1.5 thing where I just had the TNT explosion to reveal the next thing. And yeah, I don't do special kind of videos typically or whatever. I just do whatever my fancy has at the moment in time, and so I've only done a couple of things like that. And so the other one where I use the silverfish to have the creeper face reveal was another kind of fun one. But
oh yeah.
All right. Let's see. Kurt, what are your favorite kind of chips?
Sun chips. The original, not the flavored. I'm not a fan of the flavored Sun chips.
Barbecue Pringles.
I'm not a big chips person. Although, do you guys ever eat chocolate and pretzels together? They're a surprisingly good combination.
Have not.
I don't like chocolate and pretzels, but I like the yogurt-covered pretzels.
Okay.
What kind of music do you like?
Oh man, there's a whole episode of Farlands Robust on that.
You might have to refer to them to that one for your answer.
Yeah, I don't remember what episode it's called, but it's I took it off of I did the iTunes game where you
it's
the series of questions and then you answer them based on what the randomizer in iTunes gives you. I figured that was a good way to kind of show what I have in my iTunes library, and I took that from Dodger. Dodger did that in an episode, but I would refer you to that. But lately, the Duke Spirit has come out with a new album, so that's been my recent music of choice.
Is there anything neat near you right now? I just saw there was a mountain off to your side just before you made the bed. Just kind of curious if that was something neat worth checking out.
Yeah, there's like a little overhang, little jut, and then there's a snowy mountain coming up ahead. So we'll see. But yep, I'm gonna go to bed here. Yeah, it should
you should do the snore.
Yeah,
you should do the snore really quick.
Oh, yep, okay. There we go.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Wait, I don't know how to do the sound you make.
It's from the nose. It's more from the nose. It's a kind of a pig snort type of thing.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, I think it's 12 midnight for me here in Illinois, in the Central Time here. So I think I'm going to take a quick last break here. I'm going to update all my Twitters and Facebook for the Farlands Robust, just if there is anybody straggling around who wants to join me for the last 20 minutes, and for pressing F3. So I will be back in a moment once I find a place to hit pause.
And we'll, try to keep it warm in the meantime. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we get back up to 2,000 people. Just like see it on Twitter or something and run back in just to watch the grand moment.
Sweet. Alright, so I just tweeted out 17 minutes until Kurt reveals how far he's been in the Farlands and bust. Love how he's already exited out of the game, but the stream still shows him moving. So it looks like, as is, the number for tonight is 11,707.
Yep, that's what I see as well. That is pretty darn impressive. And yeah, I definitely have been looking at the screen for too long. I need to rest my eyes or do something, because I'm trying to read the chat as it's scrolling by, and I'm having trouble focusing on the words.
Yep.
These crazy pixels on my screen that dance around in my eyeballs.
I can't make these into legible shapes. Someone gave $1 just to make me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, about the final number.
Yeah, someone donated $10, so it's 11. Okay, 11717. That's cool. There's only two numbers and a 5-digit number. That's cool. Unless you donate $60.
Another $60, and then
it'll be even cooler. 11777. If $60 got donated and it was that, I would be eternally happy.
Favorite moment in this live stream? I think it's going to be a moment that's yet to come.
Ooh, good one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here every day, people. Find me on YouTube. I don't remember what the address is anymore.
What's a YouTube?
Too long.
I'm here every day, literally, sometimes twice a day. YouTube.com/AntVenom. Yay. I think yours is, Lordon111?
Yep.
Yay, I remembered it. Yay. And Nia's? want to see
Two
if she's
girls,
still...
one Minecraft.
Yes. Let's see
I'm
if
here,
she's still
barely.
awake. Barely. Because I need to make a determination as to what is sleep talking and what is real talking. So I figured in the form of asking you a question would be the best way to go about it.
That's good.
And it was also for me to way to make sure I didn't go saying the wrong name, even though I did think it was Two Girls, One Minecraft. I just didn't want to get it wrong. Be like, no. I didn't want her saying that. I just didn't want to be that person. But obviously, since it's very late, I figured it would be appropriate to reveal that.
Can anyone in the Skype call solve a Rubik's Cube? I used to be able to. I haven't done it in a long time. I don't know if I still could.
I'm going to grab mine. I'm going to scramble it and solve it.
Oh, neat. We'll see if Ant Venom can scramble and solve a Rubik's Cube before it's time to press F3.
Well, we're supposed to just take his word? Like, I did it.
Oh, yeah, I already solved 3 of them over here. Hurry up, Ant.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, because I just happen to have a Rubik's Cube that slides really well when I really don't know how to solve it.
That's a happy sound.
I let it slip out of my hand. Alright, well, it's fairly randomly organized, I guess.
Yeah. People, you can imagine that, okay, there's a green over here and a blue.
Well, you know, it's obviously won't matter, but if you want, you can tell me how many times to turn a side, because I'm not going memorizing sides here. You could, like, tell me, like, hold it and then rotate it, like, oh, turn it 5 times, or turn, well, 4 is a complete turn, but whatever.
I never thought about, is there anything that... I have to think about this for a moment. Could you build, like, a Rubik's Cube in Minecraft with pistons or something? It would be... It rotates. It doesn't quite work out, but I wonder if you did something extremely complicated, if you could... I'll have to think about that a little bit more when I have more brain power.
I think you can. You might... Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to do corners. You wouldn't be able to do corners properly. I don't know. Alright, let me try it here. Oh, no, that's way too easy. I don't want to start it like that. The way I was looking at the cube, like 3 of my parts were already solved for me. It's like, no. Alright, I think this is good. Let's see if I can just do this. You can time me and believe me as to whether or not, but I'm going to go to cube timer and time myself.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm just going to give myself a 3-second head start. Alright, there we go. Okay, so 1... Clock is rolling.
Sounds like Kurt is coming back. Or sounds like, looks like.
You would be correct.
I see crazy pixels on my screen.
All right.
Not now. Very good.
Oops.
And I mean, for anyone who has solved a Rubik's Cube, they can probably tell from the speed at which I'm doing it, it sounds about right. I could make a video of it if I really wanted to. Front side's done.
Neat.
The Farlands are bus rolled is at...
Which side did you solve first? What color did you solve first as the front side?
White. That's what I do first.
I see.
That's how
I
was
do blue.
Yeah.
So you're one of those.
Alright, middle layer's done.
We got 1,991 megabytes.
Wow, so close.
So close. Yet so far.
Yes.
Alright, we're here. We got Wolfie. We're continuing on, trying to find kind of a cool place to do this at, but I'm certainly not going to spend all night trying to figure that out.
Yeah, if we happen to see somewhere, or if you happen to see somewhere that looks good.
Yes. And I see that
someone in the live stream was asking pancakes or waffles, to which I would say both.
At the same time.
I like pancakes and I like waffles.
Very much so.
I see as the viewers start to kind of inch up, I guess, from tweeting and things like that.
Oh yeah, we're back over 1,700.
Yeah, welcome and or welcome back to the live stream. What was 8 hours and 20 minutes turned into 12 hours and 20 minutes because we were able to raise 140%. Actually, it's up to 142% of the fundraiser for Child's Play charity. And right now on the line, I have... Oh, this is kind of awesome. Sorry. Spoilers.
Yes, we are kind of awesome. Thanks, Kurt.
Yeah.
We definitely are kind of awesome.
On the line, we have...
Such enthusiasm, too.
My cube just... I'm just finished my cube, by the way. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
That was like
terrible.
2.5 minutes, yeah.
No, it was terrible. I ran into a situation I have not seen in a long time on the cube. It was like a once in every 150 chance.
On the line, solving Rubik's Cubes, we have Ant Venom, and you know him on YouTube as Ant Venom. We have Lorgon111, who also goes by Brian, and we have Nia from 2 Girls 1 Minecraft, who have stuck around the longest and the latest, because I guess they just couldn't wait to find out the coordinates, which is something I'm going to do. Wolfie is still alive, still with me. There were a few situations where I forgot to get enough wood or wool to make beds, so I had to just kind of stay up through a night. But we made it. I did seem to find this kind of neat...
Yeah, it is a pretty cool looking kind of overhangs and different mountainy area, cool stuff.
Overhang mountainy area,
and the
so
lone
this...
tree.
This might be the place. I don't know if I want to go up there just yet, or to do the...
You don't want to sacrifice Wolfie.
Yeah, no. I don't want that to be the...
Maybe like right in the gap here. See where that... Oh, then again, the stream's going to be way ahead of what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know there's kind of a cool little middle area that's a nice plain. And there's a single tree down there. I want to see what's kind of on the other side just to see.
It's like the arms of Minecraft or something that are looking... that are pointing their big hands towards you that are just rock. The hands of Minecraft. Or the arms of Notch.
I saw a creeper like hiding under some overhang where there was shade, so be careful.
Okay, I actually didn't see that when that happened, so thanks for the heads up. I'll keep an eye out. That would be one hell of a way to end this. Kind of an open
yes,
area
a lot
here.
of people are saying creepers, creeper.
I'm getting a little bit of lag. All right.
Yeah, be very careful for that creeper. I have a feeling that could be that one distraction point where you're like, you could have 3 and it's like, that would be one way to go out.
Yeah, I think that place back there it is starting to kind of flatten out in the area. So it looks like, and what I'm planning on doing, not tonight, is kind of building a little shrine, as much of a builder as I am, around the pixel or point that I choose to press F3.
Stage 5, talking about the hands of Minecraft.
Yes, the Minecraft world didn't quite make 2 gigabytes. We're at 1,990 something megabytes.
1,999.
Yeah. And I'm not going to keep walking because we're both, there's more than 2 of us here, Kurt. We're all in kind
We're both able to count.
Yeah, stage 4 dementia from marathon live streaming. So this is kind of cool. I'm getting into a dark area. I should watch out for creepers.
All right. So, any final guesses in the chat as to what the coordinates going to be? Come down to the last 5
I'll
minutes.
stick with what I said earlier. I was going to say 520,000 and 2,000 is like the big number and the little number. It's going to be my guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, your other direction is going to be 2. I think he's probably deviated. I'd say. Yeah, maybe 2. I'm going to say 2,500, and then the big number being 200 and. No, I'm going to go with 310,000. 310. That's my final number. I'm sticking with it.
Some impressive caves over here, but let me get back to that kind of cool area with the flatness in the middle.
So much spam.
Yes.
People guessing in the millions. It's like, guys, we already mathematically. Well, then again, watch it. It will be a million. Just
there's a lot that are also like 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 700,000.
Just to screw up my math, it'll be like 1.3 million. It's just be like,
yeah, it's funny if we're all like completely way off and we just whatever we were doing, we just forgot some important aspect of the math.
All right.
Climbing up,
people are saying over 9,000, and so I don't know if there's just some meme associated with over 9,000 or what's up with that. But
you've never heard the over 9,000?
Really?
Oh, I all right. Apparently, I missed out on this one.
That's like one of the beginning mega memes. That's like one of the first mega memes before Boom. Like Boom Headshot was like the first one, and then it was like over 9,000. And there was
All right, I'll have to go look that up later tonight as well. Ryan's internet intelligence increased by 1. Well, it's getting kind of late. I think I'll go ahead and turn in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just kidding.
You're crazy, mate. Oh, okay. See you later.
Yeah. I think I've had enough.
Nia just like collapsing into sleep right before it's announced.
Pretty much.
Can't be woken up. It's just like 8 hours later. Nobody will tell her. Be careful of the creeper. I feel so scared with you checking out these sketchy looking dark areas that one is just going to drop in from a cave above you and just... I have that bad feeling.
He's got all his hearts. He should be in okay shape.
Yes. There's a brown sheep kind of stuck on a cliff edge over there. That's unfortunate for him. But let's see. I have to pick an appropriate spot here.
The exact square.
Yeah, something that makes a nice screenshot, so that when you do like the screenshot of the
I didn't even.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do have to do that screenshot.
I didn't consider it, so maybe I should get like not a higher vantage point, but a further away. I'm in the middle of it here, but.
I think if you're looking up at one of the vantage points, that would be cool. Like, it would be cool to have the vantage point in your screenshot, like the hand of Minecraft. Because that's what I think it is. It looks like the hand of Minecraft there.
Which one are we talking about? The one with the big overhang that I just lit up, or?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to. There are some shady-looking caves in the area too. I don't need somebody walking out and spoiling the fun, but.
Yeah.
Wait, it's 12:18.
Yeah, looks like we're. Yeah, I was gonna say about 1 or 2 minutes away. Depending upon what your clock says.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not totally basing it on the specific countdown, but let's get Wolfie situated here so he doesn't go get himself into trouble.
Someone donated $1. Someone donated $2.17, and now it's 11,718.17. I think they wanted to do $1.17, so it would be 1171717.
I should check what time it is. And
the number of people watching the live stream, we're climbing back up again. It's almost up to 1,800 again.
Awesome.
So welcome to all of those, or welcome back. I guess Kurt already said that.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure there's more who've come in. I'm trying to figure out where the sun is. Oh, it's almost sunset.
It's in the sky, Kurt. It's where it's always been.
Well, you could always do the last hidey hole and just sleep, and then announce it after.
Yeah, let's
hop the hidey hole.
I'm going to have Wolfie sit down. I'm going to make a proper hidey hole here. For the majority of the live stream, I've been doing the elevated hidey holes. So let me do a proper 3x3 cube.
All right.
Quick, send in your last second emails to the email for the contest. No,
that's.
I'm just kidding.
The contest is over.
Yeah. Contest is over. I keyed. First time using that pickaxe too.
Oh yeah, the iron one. I do have the diamond one. Right. Didn't break. I didn't use it that much, but.
I see. Yeah, and so you'll have to, when you make your little shrine, also like put the diamond pickaxe in a chest.
Be very careful coming out of that cave too.
Very true. All right.
But yeah, I'll let you make that sleeping noise and listen.
Yes, I'll do the official snoring noise.
The pick did not run out, people. We're just holding on to the final 2 hits of the diamond pick, and we'll just keep it in a chest forever after. As
maybe you could leave it behind as the first diamond pickaxe in a chest. Sentimental
it's now
value.
A historical artifact.
Yes, it's a historical artifact. All right, I'm going to go to sleep. Which is something I wish I could do in real life right now, but...
It's perfect that was timed in there just like that.
Alright, let me carefully break out, as Aunt Venom said, because we know what happens.
Yep. Oh, and you know what's going to happen, too, is you're going to hit the button, and we're not going to see it for 15 seconds. So it's going to be the most agonizing 15 seconds of the entire week. Well, yeah, for so far this week. The entire month so far.
Alright, I think, because I'm going to build a little bit of a shrine, I'll choose kind of an arbitrary block in the middle
The
here.
people are dying right now in chat. They're like, come on!
I know.
It's 12:21. I think what I should do is like place a block just so I know that this is the block. So I have some cobblestone on me. I don't
Yeah, you can
really.
just put a little podium to stand on. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
have.
there you go. So you can stand on it in case there's any question.
There we go. Wolfie will be in the shot also.
There you go.
And let's choose this one right here.
Just right there.
Yes, right here. Wolfie's
My
going to
water
kind of be
heater
in the
starts
shot.
going insane.
I will hold the diamond pickaxe of destiny. Make sure no creepers are creeping up behind me. It's actually 12:22 my time, but good a time as any. I'm actually a little bit nervous.
The tension.
All the tension.
The tension, and then you hit the button, and we have to wait.
Yeah, you have to wait 20 seconds. The sun is rising over the fist, or the fists of Notch, or whatever we called it.
The fist of
He's
fist
gonna
of
push the
Minecraft.
button.
or
It's gonna be
fi-
like 100
That does look
or
like a
something.
fist. That's the fist of Notch.
I'm pretty
He's
much.
He's giving you a bro fist right
Yes, I'm pretty much in the center of the block. So here goes nothing. I'm going to press F3.
now. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And he'll stay silent for just for us, for us in the stream. Oh, the tension. Okay, I'm print screening this like as soon as I see it. All right. Everybody hasn't hit it yet.
Hasn't hit yet, and well, it's
Ooh,
going to start
wow.
coming up there.
Quite the, you deviated 15,000.
Oh wow.
We were way off on
yeah,
that one.
the
Way off
official-
on, and I was way off on the other one. I was way too high.
292202. That's an
Yep.
interesting number.
2,092,
292,000.
202. Is
So
the
you were
official-
right on the money. You're like almost 300,000,
Yeah, I was
but
saying
not
almost
quite.
300,000. But yeah,
You
it
had
does.
like the closest guess.
Like Ant Venom said, it looks like I have wandered quite a bit off of the x-axis for 15,000 blocks, so that's
Wow.
something interesting. So there is your official Farlands or Busts
Gotta tweet that
distance. I do have to tweet this out. I do have to. What's the screenshot? F2, right?
stuff out. F2.
F2. Let me get the. Oh, that thing is in the way of showing Wolfie. Here we go. I'll take a couple screenshots, I'm sure, but
Yeah, it's all good.
yeah,
You
it's
haven't
all
moved
good.
from
We have the official block count here. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's kind of what do I say now sort of situation, but
You say your wolf is number 12 and has probably always been entity ID,
Number
animal
12.
ID number 12, I guess.
and there's some stuff hanging out underneath my hidey hole. That's disconcerting, but yeah. That's how far we've come. I want to thank everybody here who has watched both Farlands or Bust throughout the entire YouTube. It's still continuing. I'm not like stopping after this. I have to keep reminding everybody of this. But I want to thank that. I want to thank everybody who contributed. Let me pause here for a second to get the count here. We're at 142% of the Farlands or Bust for Child's Play charity. That's $11,719 on the dot. 536 contributions. So thank you to everybody who contributed. That's all going to a great cause. Child's Play charity gets toys, books, and games into the hands of kids in children's hospitals around the world. I also want to thank. I heard. Oh, it's just a chicken. I heard footsteps. I want to thank
Spy chicken.
Ant Venom, of course.
Kind
Damn
of still
horse
here, not
Who's
really.
kind of still here. Everybody's kind of still here, including myself.
Physically here, sanely not.
Ant Venom for not only sending a bunch of people my way, but helping me out with a bunch of the technical aspects of live streaming and making YouTube videos and things. So thank you, Ant Venom. Thank you, Brian, Lorgon111, for his awesome videos and also supporting Farlands or Bust.
Stay on the lookout.
All along the way.
Stay on the lookout.
Yeah, I'm staying on the lookout still.
I know, I'm so scared.
It's this chicken, 19622. But that, I want to thank Nia from Two Girls One Minecraft, who's still here, I believe. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I am
Thank you for
here.
joining me. And that's all we have live, right? I'm not forgetting anybody. And I guess I should
think
go
so.
down. I should go down the list of the people who did join us earlier in the day. We had CoStar, who was on for quite a long time. Thank you to Co. Good and BOO joined us. Thank you to those guys. We had Edit ZP was on, who was already quite wired when he joined us. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Gavin from the Slow-Mo guys was gracious enough to join us, and he was with us for quite a while too, so thanks to Gavin.
Yeah, and Lara for a little while.
Yeah, and Laura, whose channel is Lara6683. She does the video game music.
Lara.
Yeah, Lara. Lara as in Lara Croft.